Assalamu alaikum everyone. The topic of our animation today is RAS RAF MEC ERK pathway. I am Hira Javed and my group members are Saad Farooq, Talha Farooq, Warda Khalid and Haruma Jamshed. So let's begin with what is RAS RAF MEC ERK pathway. Well, this pathway is actually a mitogen activated protein kinase or MAPK cascade or pathway, and this is one of the 4 MAPK cascades in humans. So getting in a bit more detail, what is RAS itself? Well, RAS is actually a small guanosine triphosphate or small GTPase. It has several isoforms, for example KRAS, HRAS, etc. RAF also has particular isoforms like ARAF, BRAF, CRAF, etc. MEC is actually MAPK or kinase. ERK is an extracellular receptor kinase, which is important protein in this whole pathway. It regulates various proteins and transcription factors that are involved in cell proliferation, survival, and metastasis. Now coming towards the role of this whole pathway in the cell, here is a cell and we are going to dig in that what actually happens in this pathway in the cell. So now here we can see there is an EGF molecule. EGF stands for epidermal growth factor. The EGF binds to the EGFR, which is its receptor in the cell membrane. Upon binding, it leads to the phosphorylation and activation of its receptor. This results in the attachment of GRB2 protein with the receptor. After that, the SOS protein also joins the GRB2 protein. This conformation leads to the activation of RAS. The activated RAS binds to GDP instead of GDP. Then RAF protein also joins this assembly. Activated RAF then activates MEC protein by phosphorylation. After that, MEC activates ERK. Activated ERK then goes into the nucleus where it activates certain transcription factors like c-MYC, ETS, c-Jun, and c-Phos. These constructive materials may include cyclins or CDKs, which are important in the cell proliferation and division. So this results in the cell growth. All the signaling pathways act as on and off switch. What if this pathway remains on? It will result in the continuous proliferation of the cell, which can lead to cancer. So the cell makes sure that this pathway is turned off timely before it leads to the cancerous state. The pathway is mainly inactivated by the inactivation of the RAS. RAS was originally attached to GDP, but when it was activated, it attached to GTP. So now the GTP will again be replaced by the GDP in order to inactivate the RAS. Thank you so much everyone for your attention.